Communist Queen Ocasio-Cortez fights back after being exposed as a fraud by Carmen Sabia Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. The new face of communism has been exposed as a liar as she is fighting mad. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who portrays herself as a tough girl from the mean streets of the Bronx, was outed as a fraud, and now she is desperately trying to do damage control. Well, you know the president is from Queens, and with all due respect, half of my district is from Queens. I don't think he knows how to deal with a girl from the Bronx. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez told Stephen Colbert last week after her stunning defeat of top Democrat Joe Crowley. I wasn't born to a wealthy or powerful family. Mother from Puerto Rico, dad from South Bronx. I was born in a place where your zip code determines your destiny, she told the Washington Post. Isn't that precious? A girl from a tough neighborhood, born into poverty, fights the odds to become a politician and takes on the President of the United States. I can imagine the script writers from the Lifetime movie network phoning her now to get the rights to the story. There is just one issue, one detail of her story that could get in the way of her Hollywood dreams. The entire story is a lie, and she is a fraud. She's actually a rich kid who was raised in one of the wealthiest counties in America. Joshua Kaplan of Breitbart News exposed the scam in a fact-check piece. Around the age of 5, Alexandria's architect father, Sergio Ocasio, moved the family from the planned community of Parkchester in the Bronx to a home in Yorktown Heights, a wealthy suburb in Westchester County. The New York Times describes her childhood home as a modest 2-bedroom house on a quiet street. In a 1999 profile of the area when Ocasio-Cortez would have been 10 years old, the Times lauded Yorktown Heights' diversity of housing in a scenic setting complete with 2 golf courses, Kaplan wrote. After high school, Ocasio-Cortez studied international relations and economics at Boston University and worked for Senator Edward M. Kennedy. Only after college did Ocasio-Cortez return to the Parkchester complex, where she launched Brook Avenue Press, a publishing group aimed at improving the public image of the Bronx, he added. Westchester County, which the Washington Post is in a glowing profile on Ocasio-Cortez described as only middle class, ranks 8 in the nation for the counties with the highest average incomes among the wealthiest 1% of residents. According to the Economic Policy Institute, the county's average annual income of the top 1% is a staggering $4,326,049, he wrote. Now that her scam has been exposed, Ocasio-Cortez is in damage control mode, telling the Daily Mail that she was caught between 2 worlds when the fact is that she was caught lying. A major part of my story and what I've shared with my neighbors throughout this campaign is that I grew up between 2 worlds, she said. At a young age, my entire extended family, aunts, grandparents, etc., chipped in on a down payment for a small home in Yorktown so I could go to public school there. My mom was a house cleaner for other people in the town so we could get by, she furthered. My dad had a small family business in the Bronx, and the rest of my whole family stayed there, so I grew up between 2 worlds, shuttling between the Bronx and Yorktown most of my life, Ocasio-Cortez said. It was that experience that allowed me to internalize at an early age that the zip code a child is born in determines much of their opportunity, and that was an early motivating factor for me to work for community change, she said. As soon as I graduated college and had a choice of my own, I moved back home to the Bronx to work in the community and be with my family to help raise the little ones in my family. If it was such a minor thing and she was not attempting to hide it, why is her Westchester history not in her biography on her website? She didn't want to hide. She did want to hide it, and she wanted everyone to believe her rags to riches story. But none of this matters, as she is running in a Democrat stronghold and is barring anything major on her way to be a representative. She's a rich girl and she's lied thus far, but she knows it won't matter anyway. She can rely on the dumb Dems voting. She can rely on the dumb Dems voting. Yeah. Why did she omit it? She could have stated that, but she chose, for political purposes, not to reveal her real roots and what took place. Well, she has been exposed, but again, what do we say? She can rely on the Democrats' vote. Yep, absolutely true. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.